Alright, we're back at it. I'm gonna bring y'all how to clean your Baitcaster today for all you new Baitcaster users and everything. We're gonna just do a simple basic clean. We're not gonna fully take everything apart, the gears and all that stuff. We're gonna just basic clean, keep everything functioning good, smooth, no grinding. So we're gonna get it all up out of there, show y'all how to clean it. So we're gonna get into it. Now, today I'm using my Abu Garcia cleaning kit, which comes with all that right there, plus nice little wrench to adjust your handles and a screwdriver that also pulls out, flat head on one side, Phillips head on the other. We got this for, I think it was $30 at Bass Pro Shops. So if you need one, it does the job. Now to get started, what you're gonna need is Q-tips, some paper towels, a little cup of water, your grease, oil, degreaser, and your Baitcaster. First thing we're going to do is take this apart. This is my friend Jeremy, his Quantum Escalade. It's one of his new ones. He likes it a lot. It's pretty smooth. But this one's actually unique. Like all the Baitcasters I have, they have a little pull bar that's right here, and you pull it out just a little bit, you turn this and it pops off. This one, you actually push the button down here, you turn it one click, and then the brake and the spool comes out. This is your braking mechanism. Alright, the first thing I usually do is make sure all that's nice and cleaned off. There's not no grit, water or anything in there. Make sure all that's pretty nice and clean. You're going to be re-oiling all this, so it doesn't matter if you take the oil out. It's better to actually get all the old oil out because it might have sand in it or anything like that. So make sure that's nice and clean. Everything's all dried out. Now, this is a bearing. Make sure that's nice and cleaned out. Like I say, if you take all the oil out, it's fine, you're putting more in there. So get all that out. Now, grab a Q-tip, wet a little bit. In here is going to be a little worse. So just make sure you get all around in these nooks and crannies. All that nasty old grass and water stain out of there. Your guide bar, make sure that's nice and cleaned off. All the old grease is taken off of there. the guide bar you gotta make sure all that stuff's taken out of there. And then after you got everything all cleaned out, everything looks good. Alright. First, I grab my degreaser, put the rag right under your guide bar in there. First, have it opened all the way to the side. Put that rag under the guide bar. 2 little sprays. 1, 2. Alright. Run that through a little bit. Make sure all that's moved around in there. All that old grease out. Alright. Soak it all up. Make sure all the degreaser is soaked out of there. That's why we only do 2 sprays. That's enough to get it out, and not too much where it's gonna overdo it, where you're gonna be sitting here trying to dry it out for an hour. See? Just a couple more turns. Dry it again. Move it to that side. Dry it. Now that it's nice and dry, you grab your oil, and the little grooves in there, you'll stick this right in that groove. Little tiny drop there, little tiny drop there, about 3 little drops, just different grooves. Let that run through. There you go. Alright, it's nice and cleaned out now. Now, with a Q-tip, you get your grease. A little glob right there. And the plastic guide rail around the grooves. Put the grease up and down that. Nice even coat. All the way around that. Maybe a little bit around this bar right here. Not much on the bar. More on the plastic. Work that around. Alright. Now, after you have your grease all nice and on there, you might have to move it over so you can get a little bit on the other side. Just right on that other side. Alright. Now you're done. Well, then after that, you grab your oil, and there's actually little grooves down in here. Put your tip in that groove, just a little tiny squirt on 2 sides. You don't need it in all 4, just 2 grooves is good. It'll work its way down. Alright. Now, back to the braking mechanism. Like I say, make sure everything's dry. Then with your oil, tiny little drop on the bearing. Right there. That'll be perfect. With your spool, the bearing on there, little drops. And then, after that, you just go to put it back in. The long side always goes to the reel. So, let it pop into one of them grooves. You grab this, When you put it on, have it to the back and turn clockwise to lock it. Always check, make sure it's locked. Now, looks pretty good to me. Now, if anybody that is watching wants any other tip videos for us to do, just comment below, let us know. If you need any salt water or fresh water, we do both. So let me know, comment below. Also, if you're liking the content, hit that like button, smash the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, you can go check us out on Twitter, Good Grass Fishing. Fishing, no G at the end, just Good Grass, FISHIN. Go check us out on there too. See y'all later.